we just got binos. And then we have the camera. So won't be able to do any phone scope footage, but we're just up here glassed and haven't seen anything yet. The sun's still coming up.
Wiggly waggly fingers.
Well, we're back at camp. We didn't see anything this morning besides one. We saw one bull elk. He was real small though. I couldn't see his horns, could you? So it looked like a bull was by himself. And then our spotting scope's out of commission right now, so any phone scope footage or anything's out of the question. But we still got our camera and we still got our phones that we can film off of. So we'll do that. We're gonna get some food here, and we weren't really rested for this morning, so I came back and took some naps. So now I think we're gonna eat some food and then we'll maybe get ready and go out, and hopefully we can find some deer.
Yeah.
Seems like they're a little closer to camp.
Yeah, all the track that we've seen is, we're driving way past it to go glass, so the plan for this evening is to hunt closer to camp where we're seeing all the fresh big deer sign.
And where we saw the bucks opening day.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just like really like right here behind camp, like not even a mile, so.
Because there's good timber patches back here.
So that's the plan. Not sure what we're gonna eat, but let's whip some food up. Something delicious. We brought a bunch of good stuff. We brought like spaghetti, chili, and buffalo brats. So we'll see what we can whip up real quick. We made some spaghetti back at the house. Vacuum sealed it, and so we heat that up and made some breadsticks.
It's much better.
Tell them about the spotting scope.
Oh, our Vortex Diamondback spotting scope was busted this morning when we went to go glass up that elk that he spotted. It's like you can like hear one of the limbs like rattling on the inside, which makes no sense because we carry it in a soft case all the time inside Heath's pack. But Heath reached out to Vortex, and they emailed him back this morning actually, and said that they were super sorry and they wanted to get a replacement scope out to us ASAP. And then they also offered to send him a shirt. So that's how it's done, because we were super bummed that we were going to go through elk season again with no spotter, because this same thing happened first day of elk season last year.
The IP stopped working.
IP stopped working last time, and one of the lenses must have come out, because now when you try to focus it, it doesn't do anything, and you can see the piece that's moving around on the inside. So I don't know if we just got a bad spotting scope or what, but Vortex is awesome. They're sending us a new one. We love our binos from them, but yeah, that spotting scope's given us trouble. And we are very grateful that they're sending us a replacement now, so we have one for elk season. Good stuff.
Getting loaded up, ready? We're gonna kind of head this way, and then kind of like there's like a little road on the backside of these trees, and it kind of goes on the backside of this ridge. We've been seeing most of the deer kind of back up here behind camp. There's a big ridge right here, an alpine flat, and then actually down in this corner down here, there's like a big alpine flat that goes up quite a ways. We saw a big buck in there, so I think probably the deer might be kind of in this stretch of timber going back towards this other big park. So we're gonna go cruise around and see if we can get to a good spot where we can glass, see if we can spot something, or just kind of see if we can see one maybe from the road somewhere kind of closer. But that's the game plan. Ripping it or what? Getting some life before we go up the mountain. Starting to feel a little bit better from this morning. Took some medicine. Kendra found a couple cough drops in her purse, thankfully. So I got some of those in my system. Alright, well, go to another spot. What time is it?
Like 6:30 maybe?
Okay, so we only got like 45 minutes left. We're just gonna go walk up through this outline and see if we see anything. I haven't seen hardly any tracks today. No tracks really. Haven't seen a deer today, so nice to just see one.
Just the one solo bull this morning.
Yeah, one bull. Alright, y'all, we are back at camp doing some dishes. We're gonna heat up some, what do we got going on? Chili tonight. We're gonna do some Frito pies, huh?
Yeah.
KK's favorite, so
Love it.
it's her big buck killing meal. Pre-game dinner, I guess. We gotta do some dishes, and we're gonna make some food and hit the sack and hopefully get on some bucks in the morning. Oh yeah. Frito pies.
I'm already grubbing down. Real Frito pie on the mountain.
You love Frito pie in general.
Real Frito pie always.
Alright, the plan is to go back to kind of the rock pile, but kind of wet, like a little west of it. And there's like another little rock outcropping. It's kind of above this place we call the Third Bowl, so hopefully there's some deer up there. It's kind of windy, so we'll see what it's like tonight. And then hopefully we'll be out of this wind and we can glass something up. Feeling pretty good. Let's go find a buck.
Game time. Woo!
Oh, we're up here glassing. Haven't seen anything.
Some moo cows.
still pretty early. We've got a while. Where's glass and all of this stuff?
It finally happened. I busted out my fun dip. It's delicious.
Well, guys, no deer today. Just the one buck. Really early this morning, like before shooting light. And we saw a doe and 2 fawns crossing the river down on private. And that was the only wildlife we saw all day today. Kind of got our butts kicked. We didn't see anything, so I think the plan is for the morning to head down where we saw that last buck this morning. So it seems to be the only spot that we saw a living deer recently, so I think that's where we need to head. KK's getting some Frito
Sharing
pie.
a Frito pie.
Anyways, we're just hanging out. Got some Frito pie going. Gonna do some chicken and rice as well.
It's super windy outside.
I'm super stuffed up. Sounds like I have a deviated septum. But we glassed hard all evening and we did not see anything. I mean, we glassed far, we glassed close. It was a little breezy, got a little cold, but
nothing. Still no elk crawling. Really quiet. We saw lots of hunters on the way up to our spot, but we didn't see any walking around down where we were glassing. I didn't glass up any hunters, did you? No. So we were kind of hoping maybe they'd push some stuff around, but I mean, there's more people out today than yesterday. Still just a lot of people cruising the roads, which is weird. Maybe tomorrow. Tell the people what you just scored.
just scored a pair of 10-pound dumbbells. Somebody just left out here, so they just need to be cleaned up a little bit, repainted. Be some fresh 10-pounders, perfect for those front and lat raises. Those boulder shoulders, some cannonball delts.
My Atlanta.
bunch of our stuff is laying out. It rained like all last night. Pretty hard raining. Wind was blowing. So a lot of stuff is wet, so we're trying to dry stuff out before we kind of pack it up. We thought it might be good this morning with it being all rainy, but this is the type of stuff we've been dealing with all weekend. Just people driving up through here, and then they just go all back up through there. And here's this Jeep that parked right next to camp. We're opening and closing doors at 6 o'clock this morning, so they can hunt right behind our camp here. So pretty awesome. Anyways, because we're not camped here or anything either. I mean, it's not obvious or nothing. Anyways, we're gonna pack up our stuff and head down. But we actually talked to a dude who went up to the top, usually where we go to like glass, and he said he couldn't glass anything because it was just completely socked in. So I don't think we really missed much this morning other than probably a road hunt. Yeah. Like the only thing. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, camp's all torn down, loaded up. We're ready to head down the mountain.
We'll do a little afternoon hunt.
The sun came out.
Hunt this evening?
Maybe.
She said.
But jerks.